Well, hello there, I'm Jouni. I'm from a company called Dized. Dized is a digital companion for tabletop games. Interactive tutorials, game rules, and other kinds of contents. What we have here is Carcassonne. Let's say we bought the game, we don't know how to play the game, but on the rulebook it says keep reading the rules, use the dice tutorial. So sure, we want to try that. We download the app, we click tutorial, and we fire it up.
Welcome to Carcassonne. Carcassonne, the world-famous French city.
So I'll mute it that I can. Sorry, wrong button. Let's get back to the tutorial here.
During the age of antiquity.
I meant to mute it so I can speak at the same time.
Yeah.
So this is an interactive, 3D animated, voice-acted, subtitled tutorial for the game. It teaches you the game as you play. I'm going to skip the intro for now. And let's say it's not a new copy, so we get sooner into the action. Open up the game box and take all the game pieces out. Okay, so we do that. We have the game pieces now out from the box. And once we're done with the action, we tap the tutorial to move forwards. Okay, put the rulebook away. Okay, so here's our rulebook. We don't need it. Let's move on. So we look at the game components. Okay, we need to separate the starting tiles from the rest of the tiles. Okay, so we do this action now in the game. And once we're ready, we move on. And this is how the tutorial walks us through the entire game. It teaches us the game step by step. If I skip a little bit forwards here, it asks us, for example, how many players do we have. So I'm playing with Nicholas here today, so we have 2 players, and now the rest of the tutorial is automatically adapted for a 2-player game. And all these selections you do during the tutorial affect how the rest of the tutorial goes. I'll show you another example. So now game setup is now completed. We get a little bit of information of the game. We're building landscapes and you're earning scores. The highest score wins. Great player, it's time to start playing. Now take one land tile. So let's say I draw my land tile here. So let's clean those away. So I have my land tile. Now the tutorial tells me that there are different features available on these land tiles. And that soon I'm about to place this and I need to continue the landscape. And I cannot place it diagonally. Okay, great. Now select one feature that you can see on your tile. Well, we do have a city, and it also has a road on it. And now the tutorial shows us how to place a tile that has city and road on the tile. So, okay, great. Once we have placed this tile on the game, then we continue the tutorial here. And next it's going to teach us how to place a follower or a meeple on the feature. And there's 3 ways to place these followers, just telling us that's not a city but a village and cannot host a meeple there. And now place a meeple on the tile you just placed, so either in the city or in the road. And now it knows that it's either a city or a road because earlier we selected a tile like that. So this is how the interactive tutorial teaches us the full game rules. We get to start the action immediately. We learn the game while we play the game. It supports different learning styles. You have all the information in an animated visual format, audio format, and text format. And everybody at the table is getting the same information at the same time. So it's always a little bit of knowledge, and then you're implementing the information immediately, which means that you're learning the game by doing. And this is how most people prefer to learn games. I'll show you one more thing with this tutorial. If at any moment you maybe forget a rule or you want to know something before the tutorial has taught it to you, there's a button in the corner here. And once I tap it, it opens up the full digital rules for the game, which you can browse through these menus here. So, okay, supply, tell me about the supply. There's an FAQ available. You can browse it, or you can do a search. So if I just do a search for, let's say, farmer, it gives me the search results from the FAQ and from within the rules. So let's say if at the end of the game one of my farmers is completely enclosed by roads, what score does he get? 0. So you get immediate answer, and then you can also see the rule that the answer was based on. So it's a really robust rule set for your game. And this is, of course, the rules you can use independently. You don't need to go through the tutorial. You'll find the DICE rules online as well. So DICE is a companion for tabletop games. You use it together with your physical games, tutorials, rules, and extras, which are digital game expansions, giving you more stuff to play with. And that's Dized.
Yeah. How many games do you have at the moment?
We have just over 100 games on the platform now. 70 of those games have tutorials, And we're expanding the platform very quickly now. We have an online tool set where all this content is built, and we're training more content creators right now to get more and more content. So we want to have daily new tutorials appearing on the platform.
Subscription or how does
The
it
app
work?
is free to download, and it's ad-based. So rules and tutorials will have occasional ads on them, and there is a subscription model that allows you to opt out from the ads, and the subscription also gets you full access to all the Dized features and the digital extras as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.